We're just going to go through the seeds that I have at my disposal, and I'll be deciding which ones I'm going to keep, which ones are a possibility, and which ones I definitely won't be growing. We'll get started with this little package. This is ridiculous. Yucca, thank you so much, but wow. Just so many seeds. He's been going for 20 years. That's just incredible. 20 years. Congratulations, mate. That is a massive achievement. And yeah, go check out vitaliseeds.net if you're looking for some interesting seeds. And it's good to see he's doing a lot more super hots this year as well. So let's have a look at what he sent me. I cannot grow all of them, but I'm always excited to see what varieties there are. There's already some that I'm a little interested in. Ricotta Marlene. So I love these capsicum pubescens, the ones that have the black seeds. I have a few of them. Actually, here's another one. It's a Ricotta Arequipa Amarillo. And I have some of my own ricottas as well, but that's cool. Ricotta Costa Rica, I've seen that one before. They're just lovely chilies, and you get massive harvests. That one looks quite interesting to me, a yellow one. We'll put that in the maybe box. So we're going to have 2 boxes, a maybe and a definitely. And I probably should have a bowl or something for the not this time round. Padron, let's put that aside for now. I might be doing the Padron this year. Sada Bahar. So I'm going to put aside ones that I don't really know too well, and I'll do a bit of research on them and make a decision then. Orange Drop. Baccatum. I'm not a massive fan of the Baccatums. Let's have a look. I know that Yucca really likes his Baccatums. Purple Butchalokia. Interesting. I do know that one, so let's put that in a maybe pile. Purple Cream. I have come across this before. I don't think I'm going to grow that this year. Okay, what else we got here? Just so many seeds. Salvatico. Capsicum Baccatum. We'll put that there. Sounds interesting. Purple Prince. Capsicum Anum. Interesting. It grows upwards, which you typically expect from the Capsicum Frutescens. Let's put that as a maybe. We'll do some research on that. The Charapita costs about $25,000 per kilogram. So that makes it the most expensive chili by weight. So I guess we have to grow that. That's going to go in the definitely pile. Ramiro chocolate. So I do love the Ramiro. It's a lovely sweet chili. I haven't had the brown version. I have, of course, had the red, and I think I've had the yellow as well. But we'll put that in the definitely pile because I do need some lovely sweet chilies. Rocato. So is that, well, it's not a Rocoto because it's Capsicum Chinense. Don't know that one, so again, something for me to look up and read about. Pimenta de Dog, F6. That's almost stabilized at F6. Yeah, we'll look into that as well. It's got a heat level of 10++, so it looks like a hot one. If it is a super hot, maybe it's one to grow. Oh, that's a beautiful flower. That's a Baccatum. Ahi Flor Morado. Stunning flowers. I'll put that in the maybe pile. Blended lemon yellow. Nah, I didn't enjoy growing those before. Bikino yellow. These are interesting. Lovely little things. I've actually, in one of my other packs of seeds here, I have actually purchased Bikinos. I think they might be reds though, so I'll put that in the maybe pile. Peach Puma. There's Capsicum Chinense. Not really a fan of the lighter colored Chinense varieties or the purple ones, but let's put that in the no pile, I think. I got to be a bit ruthless here, I think, else I'm never going to get through all these. Ahi Gasanito. That's a white one, Capsicum Chinense. I'm going to put that in the no pile for now. So this is a mustard colored type one, like a greeny yellow type. So I'm going to go against what I said earlier about lighter colored chilies, but I have heard good things about this one. So it'd be interesting to grow. And yeah, let's put that in the yes pile. And just bear in mind, when I am putting it inside this bowl, it doesn't mean I'm throwing them away. I keep all my seeds. I'm a real hoarder. I still have seeds. I mean, some of these are from last year. Some of them are from the year before. And I've got buckets of seeds from, well, let me hear. That's some isolated peri-peri from 2017. I've got some, well, it's 2020. I've got seeds going way back. I think I've got some still from 2006, 2007. Black Fanga, Capsicum Anum. No, again, got to be ruthless. Some beer all day. New Mex Thanksgiving, Capsicum Anum. I'd like to read up about that. If it's got a nice sweetness to it as well, then it's possible for sauces. What do we got here? Dukes. Du de Landis, Capsicum Anum, heat level 0 to 1. I haven't heard of this one before, so I'll have to research it. Cardula Campanaki. So Cardula Campanaki. Capsicum Anum, heat level 4. Possible. It looks interesting. So again, a bit of research. Jalapeno White. Jalapeno White, but then you've got pictures of red and yellow jalapenos on there. I have a fantastic jalapeno that I've been cultivating for a few years now, so that's probably what I'm going to stick to. Jalapeno Black Magic, that's a maybe. We'll see if that's any different. We'll see if that's a especially hot one. The one I have been selling in my store, actually, it is a hot one, but it's also massive, very meaty, beautiful, early chili as well. Turkish flower pepper. That looks very interesting if it does actually grow like that. So we'll see. That will go, I think, in the maybe pile for now. Nader white bullets. I didn't like the white bullets. That's going in the bowl. Starfish orange. Again, another Bactum. I'm going to limit how many Bactums I grow this year. There will be a few because there are some that I do like, but I just don't want to grow a ton of them. So yeah, that's no. Jalapeno Felicity, that looks amazing. Look at the size of those. That looks cool. So I think that's in the maybe pile. I'm going to have to decide on the jalapenos that I grow this year. I know I'm definitely growing the ones that I have been cultivating, but there might be space for a couple others. Smooth White, no. I did not enjoy growing those last year. Siberian Indoor Pepper. Interesting, bit of research needed there. Gemez Pueblo, Juemez, I really don't know how to pronounce that. But I think that needs a bit of research. We'll find out a bit more about that. Habanero Yellow. Yeah. Let's put that in the maybe pile. Make a decision on that later. And the Padron, I think, in the maybe pile. So these ones here need a bit more research. Let me stick that back in this bag. So I enjoy what I do when I say I research these. I mean, obviously I would just do a search on Google and read up as much as I can about them to see if they have any interesting history. Obviously look on Fatali Seeds website. There's a lot of great information there. But yeah, I just read up on them, and if it's something that catches my fancy because they have some interesting history or some interesting details about it, or they happen to taste incredible, then I will consider them again in 2023 growing. And I'll take these stickers too. Thank you for the stickers, and thank you for all the seeds there, Fatali. That is very kind of you. So we're going to put that to one side. We have got some more stuff from Fatali, and we'll talk through these in just a sec, because we're going to be giving away 2 of these packs of seeds. But we'll get to those in a little while. Stick around for the ChilliChump seed kit. Okay, next. So these are ones, well, actually, before I get to the ones that I've purposely gone out to buy, let us have a look at some that I'm very excited to try out this year. Chubby's Chilies, he sent me some seeds last year. Actually, my Primatalis from last year, all 3 of them, I think, were from Chubby's Chilies. And he's on Instagram, so go check him out. Matapino, so everyone's raving about these. He sent me some of his seeds. I will be giving them a go. Actually, these ones he sent me last year, so I just didn't have a chance because it was towards the middle of last year. He came around and gave me a hand with a couple of things, and he brought these seeds around. So these Orion Trail, again, I don't know exactly what those are. Probably are chilies, but if not, we will check that out. So I'll put that in the maybe pile. The Matapino, do want to grow those. Very interested to see how they turn out. And these here are some more that he has brought me, as you can see there, Jigtali. But there's a bunch of other interesting things in here. The massive pumpkin that I grew in 2022, those seeds I actually got from Chubby's Chilies as well. And let's have a look at that first. Look at the size of that pumpkin seed. That's just massive. So I'll be growing a massive pumpkin again this year, and that'll be the seed that I do it with. Only one seed. I think I'll only need one seed. But wow, that is just massive. It's thick as well. I mean, incredible. Let's have a look at the chilies that I have here. Yellow Scotch bonnet from Jamaica. Yeah, we'll grow those. I still got to find some way that I enjoy Scotch bonnets. They're such a classic chili, but it's really not something that I've had too much joy with. I don't really enjoy them. This is from Michigan Chili Grower, and well, it's from Chubby's Chilies, but he got them from him. And they are the Ahi Lemon Cross Reaper. So yeah, I think that's going to go in the maybe pile. I need to check with Mr. Chubby's Chilies, whether this is a isolated one, or I can look up on this chap's website, because I don't like growing early phenotypes, or early crosses when they haven't been properly stabilized, because you never know what you're going to get. Oh wow, another massive. That's not as big as the other pumpkin seed, but we're going to keep that as well. Howler, again from Michigan Chili Grower. I think what happened is Chubby's Chilies, that he bought a whole bunch of different seeds from this chap, and he got some extras, so he sent them across to me. So Howler, we're going to put that in the maybe pile because I need to just read up on that. Scotch Bonnet MOA, I do want to grow these. I hope they are lovely isolated ones, because Scotch Bonnets, the MOA, the Ministry of Agriculture, that's the one you really want to grow. So this brangie was created in Belgium by a guy named Laurent Menet, and he crossed an Ahi Fantasy with a Christmas bell, and it looks like a few of them came out with stripes. It's a fairly stable variety, and I'm quite keen to see how that looks when I grow it out. There's like orange with lighter colored orange or yellow sort of stripes, and it's got a bit of a bell shape. So, be an interesting one. The Kabaya chili tree, this one is going to be a fun one to grow. It's from Malaysia, I believe, and these things can get to like 2 meters high within a season. So similar to what I did with my Dorset Naga last year. And yeah, some massive chilies, and I'm interested to see how that works out. So I'm going to be throwing that in the yes pile. Thank you so much, Chubby's Chilies. I'm looking forward to growing those varieties out. Very, very cool of you. Let's have a look at the next one. What have we got in here? Haha, Bleeding Jigsaw. I've been really keen to grow these out. So let's be going in the yes pile. And let's see. I think there's might be another one. There we go. Oh, a couple more in there. Habanero Orange. So like I said before, I do want to grow just a plain habanero. There's a habanero yellow. So I think I'm going to put that in the no pile now. But habanero Orange, we will be growing that. Nice classic habanero. Golden Creek well, the way I'd say it is pepperoncini, but that doesn't look like pepperoni-chino. Anyway, these are great pickled, and they're just very tasty chili. So those are going in the yes pile. Next up, from Australia. Thank you, Neil and Charlotte from the Hippie Seed Company. You guys are awesome as always. And again, I've bought all these. This hasn't been given to me, but nice packaging. Anything you can do is try and get these seeds to successfully get to the recipient. I know the pain. So there's a few interesting ones that I've ordered from them. Some classics and some new ones. So Red Savina, a real classic. And I don't believe I've grown that before. So that's going in the yes pile. Tanzanian Ghost. Another nice ghost pepper. Very interested in that one. Capsicum Chinense is going to be a nice hot one. Red habanero. This is going to be similar to the yellow habanero or the orange habanero that I've got over there. But yeah, I wanted nice classic habaneros this year. So we've got the red and the orange. Next, some more tissue paper. Yeah, we've got some interesting ones here. This is an interesting concept. So with my seed store, is that something you guys would want? I mean, I often have just, odds and ends seeds lying around. I mean, a variety mix, you just don't know what you're going to get. I guess that could be fun. I wouldn't personally grow these because I like to know what I'm growing. So that's going to go in the no pile, but yeah, it's an interesting concept. Big Mustard Mama. I probably should have tried to get these direct from the creator, which is, I believe, Troy Primo. But Big Mustard Mama, I do want to grow those out. The rumor is that the Pepper X is just a Big Mustard Mama or some sort of cross. So, yeah, interesting one. And, of course, I had to get on the space race here. 10 space chilies. Or what's that? H10? I can't really see that. Afterglow. So yeah, I think these are some of the seeds that went out to space, not the actual ones, but same variety. So yeah, we want to grow that. That's going on the yes pile. Naga Viper Brain. So you can see I've got quite a few super hots. I might have to cull these down again when I do start planting, because yeah, I've got a lot of super hots here. But I'm just seeing how it goes. I'll make some more decisions later. I just got to really narrow down at least a little bit now today. Naga Viper Brain. That's going to be a painful one. Let's see what else we have here. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Jigsaw Red. So it's been a little while. I think it was 2 or maybe 3 years ago that I grew the Jigsaw. And I made a sauce from it as well. And, well, actually just called it Jigsaw. Very painful chili, but also quite tasty. So I'm quite interested to see how that works out. 7-pot Infinity. The rumor, and I might be wrong here. Correct me in the comments if I am. I'm sure you will. But 7-pot Infinity, I believe, is what the Dragon's Breath is meant to be. So, yeah, had to grow those. 7-pot Congo SR Gigantic Red. I got these because I have a little bit of a soft spot for the Congo, and I've mentioned it a few times on my chicken wings eating videos that I've done with my brother and that. We've talked about that a little bit, why the Congo is important. But the other reason was it's a gigantic, so it's always lovely to get these super hots that are massive. What's next? This is just like Christmas. A lot of fun. Okay, let's have a look what we have in here. Small, bushy, and makes tons of peppers. Costa Rican 2 is an unknown what? Pandness? Heat around jalapeno. That's incredibly sweet. I'm almost sure you don't have these varieties yet. I hope you and all of us will have a great season. Stay spicy, Dimitri. Thank you so much, Dimitri. Yeah, the rest of it. Dear Sean, I hope this letter finds you well. There's a little something as a way to give back to you. I hope you enjoy these plants. Pepita pepper is a French classic. 3,000 to 5,000 Scoville. Sweet pods that are usually sold as powder as they taste smoked when dried. And then Costa Rican one is a pecan type, pretty hot pepper. The plants are small, bushy, and make tons of peppers. Costa Rican 2. So we've got 3 varieties here. Oh, lovely black seeds. I love black seeds. Thank you so much, Dimitri. That is so, so kind of you. I hope you get to see this if you're watching this video. I will try and message you to give you a heads up that you will be getting a mention. I hope you don't mind that I read the letter out on video. But thank you so much. Again, I've had these for a little while now. I'm very fortunate that I get given seeds and sent little presents and gifts like this from you guys. Thank you so much. Hollyoaks, my wife loves these. They're beautiful, beautiful plants. But the actual, let's get to the chilies. So these here are hibiscus. Oh, my wife is going to be very pleased. Ramiro sweet pepper, so it might be a nice variety to grow. I don't have many Ramiros. We already put one in the box there, but let's throw that one in as well. I think I need to make a note here that they are from Dimitri, else I will lose track because there's nothing written on here. Costa Rica Landrace 2. I think I'll put that in the maybe pile. There's the Esperanza pepper. Espapita. I'll have to look that up. Costa Rican Landrace 1. Actually, again, maybe I need to look those up. Ramiro sweet pepper. Yeah, we're going to go in there. So thank you very much, Dimitri. That is hugely appreciated that you took some time out to send that to me. Let's have a look at this. Who's this from? So these are some of the seeds that I'll be growing this year again. These are my seeds from ChilliChumpSeeds.com. I still do have stock of quite a lot of my stuff. There's some stuff that has sold out. We got spaghetti pepper. These are lovely and long. So I will be doing the competition again this year for the longest chili and the heaviest chili. I need to figure out how I'm going to top the prizes that we had last year. So we'll see what we can do. But regardless whether there's prizes or not, it'll be fun to grow along. The spaghetti chili is one of the longest chilies that I've ever had. I think longer than the Thunder Mountain Longhorn. So we've got those. CC Peri Peri, of course. I'm actually going to be growing a few more than just the one packet. Chocolate Primatali, absolutely the hottest chili I've ever eaten in my entire life. I did that on a live stream and it was painful. It made me not want to try the Primatali Red. So the Primatali Red, I haven't yet tried that, but I'm sure it's probably just as hot, but it's a beautiful, beautiful chili. Nagamoric, beautiful plant, love growing those, lovely hot chili. CC Fushimi, so this is the one that I grew in 2022 that ended up, so I grew a few of these Fushimis. But this specific one, I got some striping on it, and it was beautiful anomaly, and I'm hoping I can get that again this year. Let me know if you have bought the CC Fushimi and you are growing them this year. Let me know if you get the same striping, and that would be pretty cool if it does. Chinese 5-color, beautiful, beautiful chili. I absolutely loved growing this last year. Stunning, goes through literally 5 colors. So that'll be going in again. I do want to grow them. Fatali, these Fatalis are beautiful. I've always wondered this. I think I say this in every seed choosing video. Why does Fatali Seeds not stock the Fatali? But yeah, we'll be growing that again. That's a lovely one. That's a hot. Beaver Dam, this is a lovely tasting chili. It's got a bit of a spice to it, and they grow very well. Very healthy plant, and yeah, I was getting pods till probably November. So that was beautiful. We'll put that in there. Big Jim, just because they're lovely and impressive looking. The Big Jim can get pretty massive, 15, 20 centimeters, and they're big and chunky, and they taste pretty decent as well. Good for stuffing and that sort of thing. So I'll be growing that again. My CC jalapeno, I spoke about that a little bit earlier. This is just, I'm so pleased with this. It's taken a while to get a jalapeno that I like and that suits my tastes, heat level, that sort of thing. It's got a good amount of heat. The thing is, I mean, each of these pods about the size of my hand here, just massive, and yeah, great flavor and serious amount of heat. Some of them were even a little too spicy, but yeah, just beautiful. I'll be growing those on again this year. Hopefully we can get some more decent pods from that. Ring of Fire, which is similar to the Cayenne except hotter. This is 80,000 Scoville roundabout, and Cayenne is around about 40 to 50,000 Scoville. So the Ring of Fire is great if you want to have a Cayenne type sauce, like a Louisiana style hot sauce, but really spice it up like I do in some of my videos that I've shown you guys. Red Scotch bonnet, of these were stunning. Wow, they were stunning. I didn't make a sauce that I really liked yet, but maybe 2023 is going to be the year. Moz Peri Peri, of course, another classic. This is just, yeah, beautiful chili. I grow that alongside my CC Peri Peri, and both are just Lovely tasting. Sugar Rush Stripey. So I will be growing these again this year. These things, again, look stunning on the plant. Not my favorite flavor profile, although when they are made into powder, they're not too bad then. It's got a good amount of sweetness to them. And yeah, the main reason I'm growing them is because of how they look. They're just a beautiful plant to have in the greenhouse if you have the space. And my ricotta. Gotta love those black seeds. These are about the size of golf balls, maybe a little smaller than a golf ball. They have a good amount of spice, but they're so sweet and juicy. I have yet to come up with a really good hot sauce with these. I need to do that. I need to have that as one of my tick box items for this year, is make a fantastic hot sauce, probably with my ricotta manzano. Hainan Yellow Lantern. I grow these every year since I started growing them. They were specifically bred for, I think, the Chinese markets, the Hainan region. And they just grow so well. They produce so many pods and they taste amazing. Good amount of heat, about 300,000 Scoville, so around about habanero, Scotch bonnet type area. But the Hainan Yellow Lantern are just beautiful. And if you can keep that bright yellow color, the sauce that you can make from it is just amazing. I actually have one brewing at the moment. I will be finishing that up very soon. Great chili, the Hainan Yellow Lantern. Kashmiri Mirch, this is a classic in Indian cuisine, used very frequently. It is a smoky type flavor, sweet, there's a bit of spice to it, not a lot of spice, 2000 Scoville. And you can have them green, you can have them red. I think best they taste best when they're red. So lovely chili, great for just general cooking and that if you want to spice up a dish a little bit, but add a lot of really nice flavor and also color. I mean, this here is just such a deep, bright red. It is fantastic for color in a sauce if you want to use it as a filler. And Big Black Mama. Yeah, that's a scary one, but I like these mainly because of how big they get. They literally are just such a massive pod. So yeah, and it hurts like hell. These things are just seriously hot. But beautiful chili. So these are my varieties that I'll be growing again this year. And yeah, I'm interested actually, the CC Fushimi. I really do hope that I get to have the same results that I had last year. You never know when when you have these genetic anomalies, whether they'll continue on the next generation. But hey, we can hope that we do. I think we can put these out the way. I think these are mainly vegetable seeds. A lot of vegetable seeds. Oh, late night shopping, you shouldn't do it. There's a couple chilies in here. The sweet pepper, California Wonder. I do want some sweet peppers, so every now and then I try and order. There's some that I really like the Ramiro is a really tasty one, but I'm still trying to find one that is extremely prolific, that tastes amazing, of course. And we'll see. Maybe that one is going to be one of them. Carrot is in the chili. Another sweet one. This is a sweet pepper, paprika pepper. So again, great for color, for filling out sauces, for adding a bit more red richness to the color of the sauce. Cabbage, gooseberry, Cape gooseberry, yeah. Sweet pepper, King Red, or Red King. I have grown those before, I just don't have seeds for them. Peas, pak choy, love pak choy. Cabbage, beetroot, edamame. I was always under the impression that edamame beans were just soybeans. I may be wrong. Calabrese, Monclano, and tomato, San Marzano. So I think these are going to be the only types of tomatoes I grow this year. I need to just check. I have all this written down, my strategy for 2023. What's next? So these are some more that I've purchased from Sherwood Seeds. Thank you, Sherwood Seeds. Pepperoncini. These are classic, the type of chilies that, and I think I might already have one in there, but these are the little pickled chilies you get on pizzas sometimes. Absolutely love them. Love pickled chilies. The red lacer pepper and the orange lacer pepper. So these have a reputation of being some of the sweetest chilies out there. And that was why I really wanted them. They're also a lovely shape, a heart shape. So yeah, really excited to see how those turn out. Kimchi pepper, this is a pain. Trying to find the actual chilies that are used in kimchi has not been very easy. I bought a few different powders, the kimchi ground up powders, to try and get some seeds from those, but didn't have any success. I did that last year. And I'm trying these from Sherwood Seeds. Hopefully I get the actual kimchi type chilies that I want. We will see. And then another Congo chili. So there's a couple Congo chilies in there. And this is this is another extremely hot chili. I also have a ton of some isolated chilies, some that didn't go into the store, and some special chilies that I've been growing. So these are all from my garden. And I will go through those when I actually start planting, but there's things like the red primatali. So there's a special isolated version of this because I grew quite a few plants of the primatali. Golden primatali, I didn't sell seeds for those because there just weren't that many chilies on that plant. So I kept a few for myself. That's the red primatali, but yeah, chocolate primatali. Golden. So there's the golden primatali. You can see there's not that many seeds in there, but I'll be growing them on again this year, and hopefully we can get a stronger plant because it wasn't really strong last year. It was pretty, but yeah, not so strong. And there's a few little special ones in there of some crosses that I've been working on. So we'll just put that aside for now. And finally, the ChilliChump 2023 seed kit. Once again, we have 6 varieties here. There's a few here that I'm really excited about. Probably the most excited for the Rowet. So I've been told about this one a few times now. I'm surprised I haven't grown it before because it seems right up my alley. It's a chili that is commonly used in Indonesian and Thai cooking. It has a decent amount of heat, 100,000 Scoville. And yeah, we'll see how it goes compared to like my CC Peri Peri, because I love that sort of flavor. And very keen to try that out. Some of the others here, this is another one that I'm really excited about, is the Golden Nugget. So the variegated chilies, or the chilies with stripes on, they've been in fashion now for a couple of years. Things like the Sugar Rush Stripey, the Matapino as well is another one with variegation. And this one here is the Golden Nugget. Now you'll notice there are no super hots here. And I kind of did that on purpose. I'm sure you guys are growing a lot of super hots anyway, if that is something you want to do. But this year, I wanted to have a good mix, a variety of chilies that mostly are going to be tasty. And I think the Rowet is going to be a great one for cuisine. So I'm going to come up with an interesting sauce with that. The Champion, it's not really my cup of tea. Those aren't my sort of favorite chilies, but still, I think we can make some nice dried seasoning with it. So I will do something there. The Golden Nugget, I think that's going to be more for the looks, but hey, who knows? It might taste good as well. The Citron, this is a capsicum chinense. So I'm interested to see if it has the classic chinense sort of flavors and how it compares to something like the habaneros. Like you can see, I am growing a few habaneros and also Scotch bonnets. And it's around that sort of heat level, 250,000 Scoville. So that'll be interesting. The Bikino Red, that's a classic looking chili there that you would have probably had on your pizzas and things like that. And I'm really looking forward to getting a pickled recipe for that this coming year. And this one's a fascinating little chili. I don't like small chilies because it's just a pain to pick them. And you don't get a lot, for the amount of effort and work that you have to put in to pick these. These things are tiny. They actually pack a bit of a punch. So I'm interested to see what they taste like, if it's just pure heat or if they actually have a decent flavor. So nice rounded chili varieties there, and I really am looking forward to growing along with you guys. And finally, we have 2 of the ChilliChump seed kits to give away. All you need to do to enter is leave a comment down below. Tell me about the varieties you're growing this year, the varieties you're most excited about growing, and then at the end of your comment, put down "stay spicy." So make sure the words "stay spicy" are at the end of your comment, and you'll be in with a chance to win these. Now, I should do a draw probably within a week after releasing this video, and I will announce that with a quick video on my channel, and I will get these sent out to you. Now, I will ship these globally. There's always the risk that your seeds could be confiscated by customs. There's no, it's not going to cause a problem for you as an individual. All that may happen is they will confiscate the seeds and destroy them or send them back to me. So don't worry about it from that perspective, but I'll do my best to get them sent out to you so that you do actually receive them, and that's anywhere in the world. If you want some great tips on starting your seeds and getting the best chance of success, check out this video over here. It'll give you all the details you need to know. Until the next video, thank you so much for watching, and stay spicy.